Hi, and welcome to FineBuildingMaterial.com, digital marketplace for the construction industry. On today's episode of Meet the Consultants, we have Dr. Yalda. Please introduce yourself.
Thank you, Idara, and thank you, FineBuildingMaterial.com, for this opportunity. I'm Yalda, an architect, a researcher, and guest lecturer at international campuses of two leading Iranian universities, Sharif University of Technology and University of and University of Tehran at the southern part of Iran, Kish Island.
Oh,
My
beautiful.
background is mostly focused in housing and sustainability. My master's thesis was on sustainable residences in Tehran, and my PhD dissertation was on sustainability assessment of residences in southern part of Iran, which is applicable to hot and humid climate at any part of the world.
Oh, fantastic. That's a really broad PhD dissertation topic. And to know that it captures any hot tropical, you said tropical climate in the world, then that's very an in-depth research, and looking forward to definitely discussing your findings on that front. However, I would like to also know what countries have you practiced architecture or carried out, what countries have you done design build in?
I have only worked inside the political boundaries of my country. However, I have international experiences in the industry and academia. I have many published articles in international journals and presentations in international conferences. Moreover, I have been a part of an international consultant team for the award-winning project of Kosar Residential Towers, which was the first green project in Iran.
Oh, beautiful. So I mean that perfectly flows into my next question, which was I was going to ask what your most significant project has been and why you consider that your most significant project. So tell us more about this award-winning project.
Yes, I'm going to say that the most significant part of my background is actually the approaching to sustainability in architecture, uh, which is not only from the environmental point of view, that is obvious in my background. I have considered social, cultural, and economic aspects of sustainability, and it starts with my master's thesis, which studied social and cultural aspects of sustainability in apartment buildings of Tehran. It also led to publishing a journal article. I also received a grant from University of Tehran for a research project and conducted a research on how to promote role of cemeteries in achieving urban sustainability, led to a journal article and a presentation at IFLA Congress in Zurich. Moreover, my PhD dissertation on sustainability assessment of residences in hot and humid climate, which also led to publishing another journal article, included social and cultural values in criteria. However, I am currently working on a project to define green rules and regulations for construction and design in Kish Island, which might be the most important project in my future.
Oh, so you'd say that the research that you're carrying out right now is might be the most important project so far. So essentially, the next project is the best project, and the next project is impactful. So it's more significant. Fantastic. I'd like to ask what is how do you foresee the built environment, the future of architecture within the next decade, 10 years?
I believe that the built environment will be more environmentally friendly in the coming years. And I think the experience of COVID-19 outbreak will also make significant changes to the future built environment. Human beings will be more conscious about their surrounding environment, and they have to reshape their relationship with planet Earth. Let me give you an example. High-rise buildings are built to settle a large population in one place. During the pandemic and self-isolation, people living in different floors, often without a balcony or terrace, desperately wanted to have a house, even a small one with a yard that enables them to do farming or enjoy their morning coffee at home safely. Also, to avoid contact with many common things that are inseparable from high-rise building, including elevators, elevator keys, door handles, lobbies, floors, and surfaces, any common thing. So there might be a need to have more villages or even urban suburbs that effectively allow self-isolation in the future.
That's something to explore, because then it will be an arguable topic about, availability of land, because you are talking about horizontal architecture when the world has really gone vertical because of, space and planning and all of that in terms of, cities. So it's interesting you talking about villages as an intervention to an outbreak, a pandemic, and all of that. But I mean, it's something to definitely look into after now, which should be exciting. So, in terms of your research, your teaching within these universities, even the design, sustainability, and housing, what would you say is one of the most significant challenges that you experience as an architect, and how have you been able to overcome it so far? Please share with us.
The challenge I am always facing is to lead the project owner to consider the environment, society, culture, and economy interconnected. It means to make sustainable decisions and neglect short-term economic profits. According to the lack of support from the central government, it is a great challenge and a personal decision to act sustainably in Iran. According to a wealth of researchers, most decisions are made merely with short-term economic goals, and this is the foundation of what have happened in Iran, a country with one of the oldest civilizations of the whole world, one of the only countries that has the complete 4 seasons all around the year, with an extraordinary rich culture and a fascinating unique nature, is currently a developing country. So bringing sustainability and development together in Iran is the biggest challenge that not only me, but many professionals from various disciplines have been facing.
Fantastic. Okay, great. So what is your architectural superpower? What do you believe sets you apart as an architect?
Well, I think the combination of my rich background in industry and academia, which has built my interdisciplinary perspective to sustainability, added to my organization and management skills, it's what sets me apart as an architect. This experience, knowledge, and skills have enabled me to handle my studies, my professional duties, as well as the responsibilities of a married life for more than 10 years, and led me to achieve these career achievements.
Well,
Moreover, I'm an architect, a researcher from Iran, one of the oldest civilizations of the world, as I said before. And in my own discipline, I believe there is a wealth of vernacular knowledge in Iranian architecture that needs to be introduced to the globe, and I have the potential of being a part of it.
exciting, exciting. So this perfectly leads to my next question, which is, what is your dream project and why? I'd like to see how that ties into your superpowers as a designer, as a lecturer, as a researcher in one of the oldest civilizations in the world. What is your dream project and why?
Well, it's a beautiful question. As you know, housing is the first and most important need of every human being. Why did we make it sustainable? My dream is to be a part of an international team for a project that brings all aspects of sustainability from interdisciplinary point of view and provide every human being with a sustainable residence.
Every human being
Yeah, every human being.
with sustainable residence. So you mean
Of course.
providing them with a bank of knowledge that can influence creating the residence, or actually providing every human being with sustainable residence?
It's a dream, yes.
I love it. It's an incredible dream, because this, I mean, surely this is a need of every human being, and it's fantastic. Thank you so much, Dr. Yalda. Thanks for being on Meet the Consultants today. Your resume, your experience is something to learn from. I would definitely like to further explore a lot of the interesting ideas that you have brought up today. Thanks for watching, viewers. You're on Meet the Consultants, powered by finebuildingmaterial.com, the digital marketplace for the construction industry.
Thank you very much for this opportunity, Idara.